So this video will show you how to install the Android Studio on the Mac. The Windows version will be very similar. So after you come to the Android Studio page on this kind of web page, you download the right version for your computer. It'll sort of look like that. You launch it. It'll look something like this. And then we just copy it over for the Mac. After it's installed, we close this, we can unmount it. We don't need this anymore and delete it. Go to the app folder, go to the Android Studio and launch it. Say open. And because I had used Android Studio before, it opened up my last project that I was working on. So I'm going to close this project and then show you what it would look like for maybe a first-time user. See if I click on open project. What I will do is show you all the steps that goes through when it's going to set up Android Studio for the first time. And the first couple of things that it's going to lead you through is installing the various SDKs for for your development. Now, if you're using Windows or you're using a MacBook, you should be able to select like Android 15 or Android 14, and then it will pre-select some of these things for you, like the emulator, the NDK, and the SDK build tools and the command line tools. And so once you installed all of these, say OK, it will go through the whole step of installing all the tools for your computer. And then when you come to this panel here on the right side, go to the device manager. You can get to it from here, device manager. And if you don't, for the first time, you won't have a emulator set up. So you will want to create one for the first time. Say create virtual device. And so I'm going to specify, let's say, a Pixel 9 Pro. And then I'm going to specify the version of the Android that I want. I'll select Android 15 instead. And I'll say that I want to have the Google Play Store installed as well. Save this. See what's going on here. Okay, there. Finish. Then it will create the Android Studio emulator. And if I click on this play button, it will launch the emulator within Android Studio. There we go. Okay. Sometimes Android Studio does get into a funny state with the emulator. So back to Device Manager. If you do get into a funny state with the Android Studio, you can close this and then shut it down. And then you can say wipe data after it's completely shut down. I can do wipe data, and it basically sets up the Android emulator as if it was being set up for the first time. So I say wipe. Then if I run it again, it's just going to launch the emulator as if the device had just been started for the first time. There we go. So depending on the speed of your computer is how fast these emulators and tools get installed or run. Like that. Okay, there's your home button, there we go. Okay. And then once we have Android Studio running, we can go back to VS Code here. And with the VS Code open or from any terminal, if I type Flutter Doctor again, it's going to notice that I have Android Studio installed. There we go. You can see that here. You can see that when we ran it before the first time, it couldn't find it. And when I ran it with the verbose, it still couldn't find it because I hadn't installed it yet. If I run Flutter Doctor verbose again, it will tell us more details about what Android Studio is on the machine. Okay, there we go.